I'm cold. Are you cold? Let's talk about Deadpool again, because it's the internet, and everybody loves talking about this guy. Specifically, I want to talk about his parents, his real-life parents. I don't know who his parents are in the Marvel Universe. I don't think they revealed that. On Friday, the New York Times ran an interview with Deadpool co-creator and noted comic book bad boy, Rob Liefeld. According to this article, Liefeld is, quote, prickly about sharing creator credit on Deadpool with Fabian Nicieza, who wrote the script for the character's first appearance based on Mr. Liefeld's story. Liefeld would go on to say that he handpicked Nicieza to just flesh out the character that he had already created. He did all the heavy lifting for it, and Nicieza was just riding his coattails. Oh, it gets better. Here's another quote from Rob. If a janitor scripted New Mutants 98, he'd be the co-creator. That's how it works, buddy. Deadpool does not exist in any way, shape, or form without me. And to think, I did a whole video explaining how it's okay to like this guy. Now, both Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza have come out and said that the quotes in this article have been taken out of context, that they are not on shaky ground, and that the author of this article had an agenda against Liefeld and didn't want to hear Nicieza's side of the story. This is, of course, after writers like Dan Slott, Mark Waid, Kirk Busiek, and many others came out and condemned Liefeld for what was said in the article. Now, I'm not here to take anyone's sides, and I'm certainly not here to hop on a fuck Rob Liefeld bandwagon. I'm here to just settle this argument once and for all. Who deserves credit for creating Deadpool? I'm beating a dead horse by saying this, but comic books are by nature a collaborative process. They really are. Someone may come up with a good initial concept, but without a partner to write or draw it, that original idea really isn't going to be the same. Stan Lee came up with the idea for a teenager to have spider powers and teenage problems and the name Spider-Man. But without Steve Ditko's character design, we may not have the character we know now. We may have had a completely different character who had a generic spider costume, or maybe a costume that changes every 5 years. Instead, we get the iconic red and blue suit that we all know and instantly recognize as Spider-Man. So even if what Rob Liefeld said was true, that he created the name, concept, background, origin, costume, all that for Deadpool, without Fabian Nicieza, it wouldn't be Deadpool. Or, and this is where I'm about to get really bold, you can argue that without Joe Kelly, we wouldn't have Deadpool as we have it today. Now, who the hell is Joe Kelly, you may ask? See, this is what I mean when I say comics are a collaborative medium, especially ongoing superhero comics. Even when they're not directly collaborating with somebody, writers and artists are continually building upon a character to make it better. Bob Kane and Bill Finger created Batman, but Jerry Robinson created the Joker, Danny O'Neill and Neil Adams created Ra's al Ghul and Talia, Bruce Timm and Paul Dini reinvented Mr. Freeze. You get the idea. And Joe Kelly is one of those latter-day collaborators. Along with artist Ed McGuinness, he took a character and made him go slightly more to the left and made him more over the top than he was under Nicieza and Liefeld. And it was under Kelly and McGuinness where Deadpool first started to break the fourth wall, which is arguably his greatest and most important feature. Now he wasn't just a goofy little one-note character, he was the ultimate parody, not just of the medium he was in, but all mediums, across everything. And when this version of Deadpool bursted onto the scene in Marvel Ultimate Alliance in 2006 is when I think his greatest contributors got hold of the character. See, this was the game that really introduced him to the most wide audience possible. It was the first time I heard of him. And like I said, this came out in 2006, right around the time when the internet started to become a meme-infested wasteland we know it today. And Deadpool is the perfect character for the internet. In addition to being traditionally badass, he's funny, he's goofy, he's full of randomness, and he's self-aware enough to fit any meme you can throw at him. And once fans got a hold of Deadpool and made all this Deadpool fan art and started going to cons dressed as Deadpool and being in character as Deadpool and doing Deadpool mashup costumes and art, that's when I think we got the Deadpool we know today. Now we're starting to see Marvel put out books embracing this. They have books where Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, where Deadpool kills himself, where Deadpool kills classic literature characters, for God's sake. Hell, they even got professional comedian Brian Posehn to write one of his ongoings, and it was awesome. So, yes, Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza did create Deadpool. Their names are in the credits of the movie. But when you close your eyes and you think of Deadpool, you're thinking of the character that was created by the people of the internet. He is the first official crowdsourced superhero. Go us! So who do you guys think had the biggest impact in creating Mr. Wade Wilson as the mercenary we know today? Let me know down below or anywhere on the internet. Yes, I will be seeing the movie and I will be sure to let you know what I think about it. So as always, like if you like, subscribe if you really like, share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Now, to say that Rob Liefeld is a controversial figure in the world of comics is a huge understatement. You literally cannot say his name without everybody's emotions running wild. You either love this man or you hate this man. There is no middle ground. Or is there? Future Quest is a title that is basically taking all the action cartoons from Hanna-Barbera and mixing it together in one big team-up book. You got Johnny Quest, Space Ghost, Birdman, the Herculoids, and a whole lot of other characters I don't really know.